Welcome to Money in the Bank from Los Angeles, California. And what a night we have for you with the world title on the line, the Money in the Bank ladder match. But we kick things off here with the WWE World Tag Team Championships. And here come the Wyatts, who are looking to win those titles for the first time. And the reason why this match has come about is very, very simple. The New Day got to pick their opponents this time round. They got to pick from the Usos or the Wyatt family or Kid and Cesaro, and they went and picked the Wyatts. Now they say it's because of this wide respect that has been built up over the last few months, with the fact that they took each other on at Extreme Rules, of which the New Day retained their titles. And then they built up a bit more respect, as at Payback they beat the Wyatts again. Yes, there must be some sort of respect there, but I think the New Day have a different agenda. I totally believe that the reason why New Day have beaten not why they've beaten, but why they've picked the Wyatts, is because they feel it'll be an easy victory and they'll be able to retain their titles and hold it for 3 months now. Yeah, that may happen. But to be honest with you, the Wyatt family are probably one of the most dominating teams to be in the WWE. They have shown in the last month or so that they can dominate the New Day. In fact, they've shown over the course of the last few months that they can dominate the WWE, beating teams. Yes, picked up a few losses, particularly against the New Day, not being able to win the titles. But if the New Day have picked the Wyatt family because they feel it'll be an easy win, that they've done it before, that they can do it again, well, they might just end up losing the titles because they will only lose it because of the confidence. Because they will have come in going, oh, it'll be an easy victory, we'll beat the Wyatts. I'll tell you what, if you have that attitude against the Wyatt family, believe me, your tag titles will be long gone. And that is what they are fighting for. These tag team championships. The ref is holding up, I want to say the gold, but it's more bronze than anything. Holding up the bronze. And the two teams are now ready to go. And here we go. Luke Harper very quickly taking hold of Kofi Kingston and throwing him around the ring. Very quickly trying to show we are going to dominate. We aren't coming up short a third time. Now just raking Kofi across that ring rope. And then just throwing him off. And now Kofi Kingston able to get a little bit of momentum with that arm drag. Or at least it allows him the time to go and get the tag out to Xavier Woods. A kick to the gut by Luke Harper. The uppercut to Xavier Woods. And another uppercut, flooring him this time. Went for a punch but missed. But a kick to the gut connected as well. Xavier Woods. And they're just trading those kicks there. Now Xavier Woods had to get Luke Harper up and hit a hellacious backbreaker. Now aiming those shots at the back, and a kick by Luke Harper. Luke Harper now throwing Xavier Woods across the ring. Now going up onto the second turnbuckle. I'm not sure if Kofi Kingston managed to push him off or if Luke Harper just threw his body on him, but it worked either way. Now throwing Xavier Woods hard into the turnbuckle. He bounced out of that one. And now just opening up the punches on Xavier Woods. This is what they did back at Extreme Rules to bust Luke Harper open. If you haven't seen that one, go back and watch it. But here we go. Xavier Woods coming back now. Big punches that have finally floored Luke Harper. But Luke Harper coming back with that nice deep arm drag. And he'll look to get the tag out to Eric Rowan. Doesn't get any easier with any of these tags. They're both big men. Xavier Woods now hitting the jawbreaker. And that has got Eric Rowan down. Big kick to Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan now getting back up to his feet just to be met by a punch and a kick. Oh, something glitched out a little bit there. Eric Rowan able to get back up. But Xavier Woods now going to get the tag out to Kofi Kingston. Eric Rowan going for something, but Kofi managed to counter and hit a neck breaker. Bring Eric Rowan down to the mat. Throwing the punch out. And now throwing. Oh no! Kofi Kingston lands on his feet, and here comes Kofi Kingston now. Throwing Eric Rowan over the top rope, but he hung on. But a punch sends him to the outside. Kofi Kingston now following him to the outside. Kicking out at him. But Eric Rowan able to counter. Pushing Kofi Kingston away. What's the plan here? Just spinning him around. Throwing him right against that barrier. Oh, looks like a pump handle slam. Down on the chair. Oh, what a move. Just folding that chair right up. I'm sure that should probably be a disqualification. But Kofi Kingston able to get back in. But he'll be greeted by Luke Harper as he got the tag in. Going for something but a sit-down powerbomb. I think Kofi Kingston was going for a Hurricanrana, but got caught. And Luke Harper with a sit-out powerbomb. And now just throwing Kofi Kingston down. Showing his absolute domination. Now going for the cover, but a kick out by Kofi Kingston. Luke Harper throwing Kofi Kingston into the turnbuckle. And here we go. The Wyatt family looking to end this with that modified 3D. Luke Harper getting rid of Xavier Woods. Have we got new champions here? 2, 3. We have new tag team champions. The Wyatt family finally able to beat the New Day. And they will leave Money in the Bank as the new tag team champions. So up next is a huge match between Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on the bizarre Stardust. And here he comes, Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out to absolutely huge ovation. Quite a strange reason why these two are fighting, really. I mean, Stardust sending out that tweet to Stone Cold saying that he wanted a chance against him. Stone Cold accepted and turned up to SmackDown. Took him on. Well, a few attacks later and Stardust has turned this into a war on the Attitude Era. Saying he is the star of today. He's a star of tomorrow. The spotlight should be on him. Not still on Stone Cold. Not still on all the past era of the Attitude Era. He is the future, and he is coming here today to cement that and prove that he should be the one on the covers of games and whatever. He should be the one going for those WWE World titles or even the Intercontinental titles, not the has-beens of the Attitude Era, like The Rock holding on to the Intercontinental title, the Mark Henry taking on Seth Rollins for the world title. there all has been Attitude Era stars. But Stone Cold is looking to defend that and say we ain't done yet. The Attitude Era is still alive and kicking, and there's still a punch to be had from the Attitude Era. But Stardust looking to kill that and start pushing on his own career. And that could begin tonight with a win over Stone Cold Steve Austin. After every attack, that's the only reason why that's one of the reasons why he's carrying on, is the fact that these attacks from Stardust to Stone Cold has rolled him up. So he's here tonight to try and put that to bed, try and put this rivalry away. Stardust coming out of the blocks with a huge drop kick. Backed up on the ropes. The referee's going to have to break this one up. Had to back them up. And he does so. Again, collar and elbow tie up. Back against the ropes again. A show of strength at the moment. Neither man giving an inch at the moment. Stone Cold throwing him against the ropes this time. Comes back with a big backdrop. And a knee straight to Stardust. Now opening up the punches. Pulls Stardust back with that kitchen sink. But this time throwing Stardust on the outside. This could get nasty. Stone Cold picking Stardust up. Opening up the punches now. But Stardust saying no, get off. And going that snapmare. Now just pulling at the face of Stone Cold. Bit symbolic really. He wants to be the face of the company, not Stone Cold. He's going to pull Stone Cold's face off pretty much. In gets Stardust. Stone Cold is down now at the moment, but he's just about stirring now. Back on his feet and back into the ring. Stardust is definitely surprising a few. Everyone thought Stone Cold was going to come in and win this one easily. Stone Cold with a backdrop to Stardust. Just helping up, but Stardust tripping Stone Cold up. Now with a kick to Stone Cold. And tripping up Stardust again. Now going to that submission type move. Trying to pull at the neck of Stardust. Which is good because it allows Stone Cold to have a slight breather. Get a bit of that stamina back. Now opening up the punches. And a neck breaker. Stardust fighting back though. And an arm breaker from Stone Cold in reply. But an arm drag from Stardust to keep himself in. But Stone Cold able to get Stardust up and a power bomb. Power bomb straight to Stardust. Going for the cover. But Stardust able to reach out, get the ropes. And that will stop the pin count. Stone Cold now though. Kicking out at Stardust. Now opening the punches. Trying to almost bust Stardust open. Bringing him back up. Throwing Stone Cold out of the ring. Now Stardust follows him. What's he got planned for Stone Cold out here? Hooking the head and throwing Stone Cold against the barricade. And runs him back first straight into that. You know Stone Cold's got a history of back problems. All stemming from that neck injury. The Texas Cloverleaf. He's got it in deep. But he lets go as he needs to get back into the ring, climbing up to the top rope. What's Stone Cold going to do from here? Nothing. He just gets back down. Oh, he's DDT. Kicked to the gut and hooked him with a DDT. Off the ropes. And the elbow. Elbow straight to Stardust. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Stardust kicks out. Stardust managing to kick out. Oh, Stone Cold had plans for a stunner almost. Oh, shot to the throat. And a standing drop kick with great height. And now working on the limbs, the legs of Stone Cold is Stardust. Picks him up. Turns him. And a spinning DDT, I suppose. I can't remember the name of that move. It's a spinning DDT at Stardust. I'm going to crawl over the cover. 1, 2. And no, just kicks out. Stone Cold just able to kick out. After getting drilled into the mat, Stardust almost winning it. Stone Cold put Stardust into the turnbuckle. And now lifting Stardust up onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, Stone Cold. Oh! Well, that's one hell of a stunner, really. 2. A stunner from the top rope. That was pretty much a stunner. But Stardust just able to kick out. Stone Cold brings Stardust back into the middle. And a gut buster. Gut buster to Stardust. He drags Stardust back to the middle of the ring. And a knee straight to the jaw of Stardust there. Stone Cold twisting him round and drills him down to the mat below. And now with the elbow. Elbow to Stardust, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And this one is over. Stone Cold showing that the Attitude Era is still very much alive. And he leaves celebrating at Money in the Bank. Stardust obviously not happy about it. Well, wait, Stardust going to attack Stone Cold. Stone Cold turning this around on Stardust and throws him out of the ring. The Attitude Era is very much still alive here in the WWE. What a showing from Stone Cold. Stardust obviously not happy. I don't think this is the end of their rivalry. But up next, Dean Ambrose takes on The Big Show. Here we go, and Dean Ambrose taking on The Big Show. This one all came about after The Big Show and Dean Ambrose both complained about being left off the card at Payback. Both feeling they should have been on there. So they got given a match against each other, which Dean Ambrose won. And of course, that upset The Big Show because he felt no one should be able to beat a giant. So the next week, they had a rematch. Big Show won, and then the problems ignited for these two, because the Big Show, obviously upset with being beaten by Dean Ambrose, started the beat down and attacked him, which led to a rematch the week after, which Dean Ambrose won again. And then this past week, before a match against each other, Dean Ambrose getting a bit more revenge as he ran down to the ring, attacking the Big Show before the match, taking the fight to him, before finally winning again, beating the Big Show for a third week. And then afterwards, as he was about to leave, just gave a little look back and thought, You know, you did this to me. It's what you did to me a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to repay the favour. And he continued the attack on the Big Show, which is where we left Raw. So Big Show, after some revenge tonight, he's had enough of losing to Dean Ambrose. He started it all with the attack, but got attacked back himself. So now these two go at it here tonight. And here we go, the match's underway. Big Show going with a big punch straight away, but couldn't get it off. And he just keeps pushing Dean Ambrose back. Dean Ambrose with a punch and a little headbutt there. But that's not going to affect the Big Show much. Big Show trying to use his power early on. Picking Dean Ambrose up and bring him down to an atomic drop. Or reverse atomic drop anyway. But Dean Ambrose able to do a fireman carry on Big Show. But Big Show pushing back. Getting a huge headbutt on Dean Ambrose. And a big boot. Running into those huge boots of the Big Show. Dean Ambrose, though, the lunatic fringe, isn't going to quit. He'll keep fighting. Kick to the gut and a drop kick to the knee. But it's still not enough to get the Big Show down. But that drop kick is enough to bring the Big Show down. But he's back up pretty soon. A headbutt. Big Show falls into the corner. Dean Ambrose coming off the turnbuckle with a huge DDT to the Big Show. Keeping him floored. And another headbutt to the Big Show. And another headbutt. He seems to be zeroing in on the head at the moment with these headbutts. And now an arm breaker. And now he opens up those kicks to him. Going up to the top turnbuckle. What's he got planned here? Coming down with a... Look like he's going the fist to the face. But the Big Show managing to move out of the way. Before working on the leg of Dean Ambrose. Now hooking the head. Throwing him out of the ring. Out of the ring goes Dean Ambrose. Looks like he landed awkwardly on his knee as he's holding his knee. Big Show forcing him back up. And a shot with the elbow to the back of the head and then throws him at the ring post and just bounces off it. And now opening up the punches. Punch to the gut. Kick to the gut. Big Show lifting him out and gutbuster to Dean Ambrose before getting back into the ring. Dean Ambrose looks down and out at the moment with a punishment, but he's not going to quit. He gets back up and back into the ring he goes. And now the punches and the headbutts again. But again, Big Show to neutralise it. But again, Dean Ambrose fighting back with those elbows to the face. And Big Show fighting back as well. Shots to the knee. And then lifts Dean Ambrose up for the reverse atomic drop again. Oh no, he's going up second rope. Get out of the way, Dean Ambrose. Well, Big Show seems to have missed that one anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, the huge punch. A WMD. That lifts Dean Ambrose up. Snapmare. He just wants to cause pain to Dean Ambrose. He's not that bothered about the win. Just wants to punish Dean Ambrose here tonight. He's working on the neck of Dean Ambrose. Maybe he's trying to make him submit. Spear! Spear from Big Show, but Dean Ambrose countered. Dean Ambrose has countered, driving Big Show's head into the canvas. And a DDT, another DDT. Whilst Dean Ambrose got planned, letting Big Show get back up. And spinning neck breaker. Or twisting neck breaker, whichever one you want to call it. But going to a submission now. Locking in a submission, trying to get Big Show to submit. Into the cover now. But Big Show kicking out at 2. Easy kick out for the Big Show in the end. Dean Ambrose can't believe it. And a bulldog. Bulldog to the Big Show. Dean Ambrose going to the outside. Not sure what he had planned, but he changed his mind anyway. Back into the ring. Throwing him towards the turnbuckle. And turns him round. And now just puts Big Show on the top turnbuckle as he goes to the outside. What's his plan here? We know he'll do anything to beat anyone. He's suplex to the outside. Suplex to the outside. Both men have got to be hurting after that one. How do you keep the Big Show down? A superplex to the outside. What a manoeuvre, but Big Show to come back. Dean Ambrose fighting off the Big Show. His kicks and punches. Now a rib. That's a rib breaker right there. That could break multiple ribs. Pulled into the clothesline. Big Show still fighting. Not allowing Dean Ambrose a chance. But Big Show gets a chance to recover now from that huge superplex to the outside. Back in comes Dean Ambrose. Big Show's calling for it. Kick to the gut. Snapmare by Dean Ambrose. And now back to a sleeper hold, trying to starve the brain of oxygen while also giving him a chance to have a little rest and get a little bit of stamina back up. Can the Big Show hang on in this? Dean Ambrose had to let go. Big Show up quickly, but a bulldog from Dean Ambrose will keep him down. Dean Ambrose going up to the top rope. Top rope maneuver. Elbow. Elbow to the Big Show. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Big Show kicks out. Dean Ambrose must be wondering how much punishment he's got to give him to keep him down. Huge punch right between the eyes. Dean Ambrose pulling into the middle. Countered by Big Show. Just kicking out at Dean Ambrose. And now calls for it. He's looking for it. The WMD connects to Dean Ambrose. Pulls him into the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose is out cold. Big Show has knocked him out and won this matchup. Huge win for Big Show. And Big Show gets to celebrate with Dean Ambrose unconscious in the ring. Oh no, not again, Big Show. Don't do it. No, you've done enough. Oh no, Big Show coming back in and attacking Dean Ambrose. Feeling it's not done enough. But up next, we got Jack Swagger taking on Bray Wyatt. Here we go then. Jack Swagger versus Bray Wyatt. This all started back the night after Extreme Rules, after Bray Wyatt beat Jack Swagger. And then it all happened. Bray Wyatt started attacking Jack Swagger every chance he got, which led to a match at Payback. And at Payback, Bray Wyatt beat Jack Swagger. But then continued the attack afterwards. And since then, these two have just gone at it. Over and over again they've gone at it. Just attacking each other. Every chance they get. They just really hate each other. They both live different philosophies. And they both feel they each other are right. And tonight, they put all the differences there. And they settle it once and for all here at Money in the Bank. Ref gets us underway and we're off and going. Sure. Collar and elbow tie up between these two to start things up then, and the referee is going to have to split these two up. Splits him up and Jack Swagger comes out with that kick. But again, just jostling for position now, these two. Jack Swagger taking Bray Wyatt down to the mat first. Elbow by Jack Swagger. Bray Wyatt reeling on the ropes. Sent across the ropes. Bray Wyatt catches Jack Swagger. Puts the elbow into the knee and sends Jack Swagger into the turnbuckle. Following up with whacks to the back. Continuous whacks to the back. Jack Swagger then elbowing Bray Wyatt to get out. Clothesline brings Bray Wyatt out of the turnbuckle, but a bulldog takes Bray Wyatt down once again. Bray Wyatt countering and the reverse DDT to get out of that predicament. Now brings Jack Swagger to the middle, hooking the leg and pulling Jack Swagger right up and over and slamming him down. Nice fireman carry by Jack Swagger, getting himself back in control of this matchup. And now just squeezing the head of Bray Wyatt between those knuckles of his. Trying to submit Bray Wyatt. Now Bray countering with a absolutely huge clothesline. But Jack Swagger again countering back with a good backdrop of his own. And back comes Bray Wyatt with that uppercut. Turning Jack Swagger round and round. Trying to make him dizzy before getting him up and throwing him for the suplex. Trying to hit Jack Swagger up, but Jack Swagger counters and counts it into the German suplex. Great move by Jack Swagger. I thought he was going to go for a pin, but he hasn't. Bray Wyatt had a counter, tripping Jack Swagger up. Now just picking Jack Swagger up and showing his total control over this matchup so far. Going for a cover early on, but Jack Swagger able to kick out. Now Bray Wyatt throwing Jack Swagger into the turnbuckle, but Jack Swagger able to come out fighting with the elbow. Bray Wyatt with a backdrop to Jack Swagger. Bray Wyatt getting him up and just tossing him down. Elbow the knee to the back. Turning Jack Swagger over. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Jack Swagger kicks out. Here comes Jack Swagger again. A spinning neck breaker. I'm not sure what he's doing, keeping Bray Wyatt down, throwing the elbows into him, and now just being a bit too cocky, doing press-ups on Bray Wyatt. That may come back to haunt you if you're going to be too cocky with Bray Wyatt, throwing him into the turnbuckle. Bray Wyatt counters, but again, Jack Swagger counters, comes out and goes straight at the knee of Bray Wyatt. Just running straight through that knee. Now going with a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt staying in this match. Jack Swagger just following up with a kick to the back. Turning Bray Wyatt over. Jack Swagger now just alligator rolling pretty much. And just throwing down Bray Wyatt at the end. Bray Wyatt looks almost down and out at this point so far. Swagger brings Bray Wyatt down with a Swagger bomb. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bray Wyatt. Has to do a bit more than that. Even if you're going to hit him with your best, you need to do a bit more, Jack Swagger, to keep Bray Wyatt down. Now just pulling him back down onto the mat. Trying to keep him down. Now working on the leg of Bray Wyatt that he focused on earlier when he took it out. Went to go back to it, but Bray Wyatt able to counter and he's back up on his feet. Now Bray Wyatt's going to try and get some offense in here. Well, some huge offense, that slam. And I'm going for the cover, but Jack Swagger able to get the ropes. Too close for Bray Wyatt to get the win there. But now Bray Wyatt, we know where he's going with this. With a creepy walk. You would not want to see that because you know what's coming next. And here it is, a kiss and a Sister Abigail. Into the cover, and this one could be over and should be over. No, Jack Swagger kicks out. Jack Swagger has just managed to get his shoulder up and kick out. Both of them have hit their best moves, and yet they still can't keep each other down. Back comes Jack Swagger now, turning Bray Wyatt over. Now picking him up, but Bray Wyatt able to, as he got back up, just to lift Jack Swagger up into that backdrop. And now working on the shoulder. I think it's the shoulder. We've got a bad camera angle this time. Looks like it is putting his claws straight into Jack Swagger's shoulder. At least that's what it looked like he was doing. Into the cover now. Not even a 2 count before Jack Swagger kicked out this time. Shot to the back and Jack Swagger able to come out. Both just kicking out at each other before Bray Wyatt managed to get the snapmare on. And now going back to a submission hold. Trying to submit Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger able to get out of that predicament. And here comes Bray Wyatt again though. Back to a sleeper hold. Back to a sleeper. Hooking the legs round. And he's got that cinched in now. Just pulling at Jack Swagger's head and neck. But Jack Swagger able to roll and just able to get out of that predicament. Bray Wyatt coming back with the elbow. Jack Swagger with a kick to the gut. Hooking Bray Wyatt's head and the elbow to the back of the head. Throwing Bray Wyatt into the turnbuckle. Now what's Jack Swagger got planned here? Throwing Bray Wyatt down. Up he goes, and a big splash. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No! Bray Wyatt able to kick out. Bray Wyatt able to get out of that problem. Punching Jack Swagger. Up goes Swagger, and down he comes with great velocity. What's Bray Wyatt got left? Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and this one is over. Obviously Jack Swagger's head whacked the canvas as he got slammed down. And, well, he's obviously knocked out. But he's back up now and arguing with Bray Wyatt over that finish. He's unhappy about the way that match finished. But unfortunately, Jack, you lost. That's just the way it is. Bray Wyatt beats Jack Swagger at Money in the Bank. But next up here on Money in the Bank, it's Brock Lesnar taking on the big red machine, KANE. Well, here we go then. Money in the Bank now brings Brock Lesnar and KANE's rivalry to an end. This all started the night, well, not the night after, but the SmackDown after Extreme Rules, with Brock Lesnar returning and going one-on-one with KANE. Following week, KANE asked for a rematch. He was upset. He couldn't believe he'd given up the chance to be able to beat Brock Lesnar, to redeem his brother's name after losing at WrestleMania to him, and then lost again. Brock then opened up the handshake to, well, try and put things behind him, but KANE batted it away and walked off. Following week, they went up against each other for a third time. Brock Lesnar won again, but the big story of that match was KANE attacking Brock Lesnar on the stage before the match even begun. the following week, the night before Payback, Brock Lesnar and Kane faced each other again, but a huge brawl broke out. Absolutely mad scenes, which took them to Payback, where Brock Lesnar beat Kane. The SmackDown after Payback, Brock Lesnar and Kane were scheduled to go one-on-one again, but Kane attacked Brock Lesnar before the match. The next SmackDown, again, Kane kept his attacks going, attacking Brock Lesnar any chance he could get to attack him. And then Kane was going to go one-on-one with Cactus Jack. Everyone thought Brock Lesnar was out injured for that week, but Brock Lesnar returned and attacked Kane, and he didn't stop until the security had pulled him off, leading to Kane losing to Cactus Jack. And then this past week, Brock Lesnar and Kane went one-on-one again, but a brawl broke out again. Mad scenes, which has led them to this moment at Money in the Bank, where it's time that they settled their differences. A chance to end this rivalry. And here we go, and ref gets us underway. Kane hooking the head of Brock Lesnar. Now picking up Brock Lesnar with that shoulder breaker. Trying to break Brock Lesnar's shoulder. And now Brock Lesnar able to come fighting out of that shoulder block at Kane. Answering back with a body drop. Back body drop. And Brock Lesnar getting back up, uppercutting, now putting Kane in the corner. Kane fighting out with the elbow. Now Brock throwing him against the ring ropes and hitting him with a vicious clothesline that brings Kane crashing down to the mat. But Kane able to counter, knocking Brock Lesnar down, but Brock Lesnar fighting back with that shoulder block. Brock Lesnar now stalking Kane, turning Kane round. Now put it into the middle of the ring, and he hits a backdrop with a bit of a clothesline on it as well. Now just dragging him around the ring. What's Brock looking to do here? A kick to the gut. Kick to the gut of Kane. And now zeroing on the legs of Kane. You can take out the legs. Well, they won't be able to do too much then. A punch by Kane, flooring Brock Lesnar. And he knee straight to the jaw of Brock Lesnar. That's going to bring anyone crashing down. But Brock Lesnar fighting back now, that uppercut. Picks Kane up and just throws him around the ring. How many people do you see who can throw Kane around the ring like that? Brock Lesnar is truly a beast. But Kane able to fight back, picking up Brock Lesnar into that spine buster. Brock now trying to fight back. Hooks the leg of Kane, picks him up and slams him over. Drills him into the mat. One way or another, this rivalry will come to an end tonight. Brock Lesnar throwing Kane into the turnbuckle. DDT by Kane. Helping Brock Lesnar back up. Went for the big boot, but it wasn't enough. And just throws Kane right across the ring. Again, Brock Lesnar coming back with some German suplexes. Looks like he's held on for the 3. Can he hit the 3rd? Yes, he can. 3 German suplexes. And this one could be over. 1, 2. So, no, Kane able to kick out. Kane just able to kick out of that one. But you're in trouble when Brock Lesnar starts going to those suplexes. Kane able to work on the arm. If he can work on the arms, that might take out the suplexes. Elbow right to the heart of Brock Lesnar. The snapmare. And now Kane goes to submission, trying to finish this one by getting Brock to tap out. Will Brock Lesnar tap out? No, he's come back fighting. Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker to Kane. Kick to the gut. Kane throwing Brock Lesnar to the ropes. Bounces off them and runs straight into the big boot of Kane. Shot to the back. Another huge swing for the fences. Another punch. Brock Lesnar fighting back as well. Kane able to counter. Belly to belly to Brock Lesnar. And now picking up Brock Lesnar and slamming him down with a spine buster. Kane knows he can beat Brock Lesnar. He knows he can avenge his brother. But will he do it here tonight? Or will the Beast slay both members of the Brothers of Destruction? Go for the Kimura lot now. Many men have tapped out to that one, but Kane isn't one of them today. Brock Lesnar with a snapmare then. Going back to submission. Trying to get Kane to submit now. Will he get Kane to submit? That's the important thing here. Can he do it? Kane is hanging on at the moment. Hanging on for dear life. Still hanging on as Brock Lesnar opening up the can of whoop ass. And now going to the punches. Gets a real Kane and just powers him up and over with a double arm suplex. Now getting Kane back up. Throws him into the turnbuckle. And runs in with a high knee to Kane. Punch. Got Kane reeling now. Kane's trying to come back, but Brock Lesnar won't let him. He thought he had that headlock on, but Brock Lesnar able to counter out with a jawbreaker. But Kane now fighting back with a backdrop. Slamming Brock down, but they're both down at the moment. Kane crawling over to Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar able to get back up. Both up to their feet again. Punching by Kane. Now just sort of choking him. Trying to choke Brock Lesnar out. If you can't beat him, just choke him out. I'm sure one way or another you'll get something out of that from doing it that way. Brock Lesnar able to backdrop Kane. Brock Lesnar picking up Kane. Gets him in a powerbomb position and connects and holds on. Going for a second. Hits a second, but going for a third. Gets him up and powers him down. 3 power bombs, and this one could be over. 2. No, Kane kicks out. Kane kicking out. Refusing to give in. Brock Lesnar can't believe it. He was sure he'd had this match won. Kick to the guts. Kick to the gut by Kane. Brock Lesnar able to get that jawbreaker, but Kane responding with a jawbreaker as well. Picking Brock Lesnar up and slams him down. Huge slam to Brock Lesnar. A leg drop by Kane. Pulling Brock Lesnar into the middle of the ring. Has he done enough to get the win? 1, 2, no, Brock Lesnar kicking out. What a machine Brock Lesnar is at the moment. Shot to the back by Kane. Now again going back to that choking hold. Trying to get rid of Brock Lesnar any way possible. Brock Lesnar getting back up. Kane throwing Brock Lesnar into the turnbuckle. What's he got planned here? Picks up Brock Lesnar. And looks like he's going to try and tie him up in the tree of woe. And now goes back to choking him. This time with his foot. Choking Brock Lesnar out. Pulls him into the middle. Has he choked him out enough to keep him down for the 3 count? 1, 2, and no. Again, kicking out early. Kane can't believe it. What does he have to do to keep Brock Lesnar down? Went for that shot, but Brock Lesnar able to counter. Brock Lesnar got Kane up and slams him down with a spine buster. Picks up Kane. Picking up Kane, but Kane able to counter. Shot to the back. And now with a chokehold. A chokehold and a slam. Slammed down that chokehold. If Kane had gone for the pin, he might have actually won this one, but he's pulled him back in the ring after some time. Got a 2 count, and that's it. Brock Lesnar kicks out. Kane can't believe it. He thought he'd done enough to win it there. Just lashing out with a kick, but Brock Lesnar rolling out the way. Punch to Kane. Oh, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar picks up Kane. He's got hold of him. Can he connect? No. Kane able to counter. Elbows to the temple of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, though, picks up Kane. Throwing him down. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. This one is over and into the history books. Brock Lesnar manages to beat Kane. Kane does not help himself at all. He hasn't helped his brother. He wanted to do it for his brother to prove that Brock Lesnar isn't the beast. Try and get some sort of revenge for Brock Lesnar beating the streak. But Brock Lesnar wins. And now the WWE World Heavyweight Championship's on the line as Mark Henry takes on Seth Rollins. So this match is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And what a match this is going to be. It's Mark Henry taking on Seth Rollins. The night after Payback, after Seth Rollins had just beaten Ryback in a last man standing match to regain his title, Seth Rollins faced Mark Henry, in which Mark Henry won. So, the next week on Raw, he was given an opportunity to become the #1 contender. It was Ryback against Mark Henry, but Seth Rollins decided he didn't want any of Mark Henry and came down, distracting him, getting in his face during the match, and got the distraction that he needed for Ryback to take advantage and win the match. But the next week, that match was considered null and void. That didn't happen. If Mark Henry was given a chance to go up against Seth Rollins, and if he beat Seth Rollins, he would get a title shot at Money in the Bank. And of course, as you know, he won that match. He even tried to extend a handshake to Seth Rollins after the match, but Seth Rollins was having absolutely none of it. He just walked away. I'm not shaking hands with you. It's bad enough we're going to take you on at Money in the Bank. And just walked off as the proud champion that he is. But his last Monday Night Raw, Mark Henry was scheduled to take on Seth Rollins in a preview of Money in the Bank. But Seth Rollins had completely other ideas. He attacked Mark Henry before the match even began. Came down, running down, took him out. Mark Henry then took one hell of a beating on the outside. He jumped off that ring apron, 12 or 13, 14 times. It was brutal. Then Seth Rollins got in the ring, curb stomped him, couldn't even say it, and finished the match off. Which brings us tonight, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Will Mark Henry even be able to be 100% after that beating he took? Well, we're going to find out right now. And early on, Seth Rollins focusing on that head. He knows he busted Mark Henry open only a few nights ago on Monday Night Raw. And obviously he's decided to go for it. Mark Henry not going to show that he's still hurt. Throws Seth Rollins into the turnbuckle. But Seth Rollins coming out fighting again. Just spinning Mark Henry right round. And then sent into the ring ropes. And that lion heart move. Just grabbing hold of the head, spinning round and dragging him down head first. And going to kicks to the gut. Mark Henry neutralising it. Throwing Seth Rollins into the turnbuckle. Bounces out straight into Mark Henry, who hits him with a Samoa drop. Just putting all that pressure on Seth Rollins. On his lower back, and now stomping away at Seth Rollins. Arm drag by Seth Rollins to Mark Henry. Up goes Seth Rollins and bang, down comes Mark Henry going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Seth Rollins drags Mark Henry up. He's not done yet. I'm not sure if that was the right move or not. He could have had the match won. Drop kick. Now opening up the punches. Punching him over and over again. Shoves Mark Henry back. Mark Henry able to gain control of the head. Pushes Seth Rollins back. Kicked into the gut. And a knee straight to Mark Henry. Seth Rollins opening up those punches again. Now with the kicks. Straight to Mark Henry's gut. He focused on that part last week on Monday Night Raw, throwing him into the ring apron dozens of times. And Mark Henry able to hit those elbows in the turnbuckle. Now kick to the gut. Well, the chest. And now dropping the elbow on the chest of Seth Rollins. Pulling Seth Rollins back up now. But Rollins able to counter. Russian leg sweep. Bringing Mark Henry down. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Mark Henry kicks out. Seth Rollins have to do more than that. Seth Rollins throwing Mark Henry into the turnbuckle. Counters. Seth Rollins able to get the elbow up. And now back up. The Selena does Sol pretty much there almost. Without the sit out part. Seth Rollins able to put it through. And that kick to the jaw. Kick to the jaw to Mark Henry. This one could be over. Can Mark Henry kick out? Yes, he can. Kicks out at the count of 2. Seth Rollins with a punch. Oh, the headbutt Seth Rollins. Here comes Mark Henry or not. Seth Rollins able to counter to get a punch of his own. Hooks the head of Mark Henry. And now putting him over to the ring ropes. Seth Rollins throwing Mark Henry through the ropes. He's just staring out at Mark Henry, waiting for his opportune moment. Here goes Seth Rollins, comes off the ropes, through the ring ropes with a suicide dive, taking out Mark Henry. And Seth Rollins back on his feet, pulling Mark Henry back onto his feet. Kick to the gut, another kick to the gut, and a DDT on the outside. DDT. What a manoeuvre. Now throwing him against the ring post. Well, I think we're seeing Seth Rollins' tactic now. And an enziguri right to the head. Mark Henry looks down and absolutely out now after bouncing off that ring post. And a drop kick. Big drop kick. Keeping Mark Henry down. Seth Rollins gets back into the ring. How much more does Mark Henry have? And back in the ring comes Mark Henry, and Seth Rollins seems to be going a bit mad. Mark Henry showing the strength, but another Selena del Sol by Seth Rollins going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and this one is over. Seth Rollins leaves Money in the Bank still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Whether he could have beaten a fully healthy Mark Henry is another matter, but I'm not sure this is over yet. But well done, Seth Rollins. You are still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And now it's time for the main event. Money in the Bank. Rusev, Triple H, Sheamus, Ryback, Mankind, and the debuting Finn Balor. What a match this is going to be. All men ready. Triple H getting things off early with that huge clothesline to Rusev. I'm going to do my best to call this one, but there are 6 men in the ring. It's going to be difficult. We seem to have broken down into 3 fights here. Mankind against Sheamus, Triple H against Rusev, and Finn Balor against Ryback. But who's going to be the first to get a ladder? And as I'm saying that, of course, it's the hardcore legend Mankind who rolls it in the ring. But Rusev's the one who has it, and he swings it and connects with Triple H. And now, with him down, just connecting onto the lower back, and now onto the leg of Triple H. Slowly taking apart. Now going after Ryback. Before just putting the ladder down. Rusev had a chance. He could have set that ladder and started to climb and hoped for the best. But unfortunately, not being in a ladder match before, you wouldn't know. But that belly to belly looked like Ryback got sent onto that ladder. Now we've still got the Mankind versus Sheamus on the outside. But now it's Triple H and Finn Balor and Ryback and Rusev in the middle. Triple H now looking to throw Finn Balor on the outside, but all he managed to do is get the ladder to the outside. And there goes Finn Balor to the outside. Triple H to the outside now. Sheamus going over to do something. I'm not sure where he's off to. Triple H picking up the steel steps. While over the other end, Rusev swinging that ladder right against Ryback. And Mankind able to stop Triple H doing anything with those steel steps. We've only got 1 ladder. Really just the 1 ladder. I thought there'd be 2 or 3 ladders out here. But Rusev has set it up on the outside. Bit of a strange place to set it up. Needs it in the ring. You want to get that Money in the Bank briefcase. Ryback up on the top. What's Sheamus going to do now? Oh, that rolling senton. Finn Balor, as the demon in this one, is right up against Rusev, throwing him to the outside. For a moment, we had all superstars in the ring. Where's Triple H? Looks like he thought about going for the ladder, but decided not to. Ryback now throwing into the outside. Hanging on is Triple H. And Triple H answers back. Well, Rusev looking to do something with the youngster. Puts him against the ring post. But Finn Balor comes back out fighting. Oh, Sheamus got a steel chair, swinging it at Mankind. But Mankind back up. Throwing against the ring ropes. He's picked up a chair again. Ryback swinging at Rusev. Mankind throwing that chair back in Sheamus' face. Ryback hitting everything that's moving with that ladder, but Triple H takes it off of him. Not sure where Ryback's... Oh, right to the face by Triple H. Triple H swinging that ladder straight in the face of Ryback. And now continuing the assault. Mankind dropping the elbow. Finn Balor looking to get back into the ring, as is Rusev. Ryback struggling up to his feet. Mankind on the outside. Gets back in. Ryback with the ladder, deciding not to bring it in. Too busy in there to take it in. I'm not sure exactly what we've all seen. You've probably seen things I haven't. It's hard to keep up with all of this action. Ryback now taking Mankind to the outside. Looks like Ryback going for the powerbomb. Powerbomb to Mankind. Finn Balor picking up the ladder now. Will Finn Balor take it into the inside? Finn Balor, I think he may have connected with Mankind. I'm not too sure, but I think he has. Connecting with Sheamus. Head for right into the head of Sheamus. And now just hitting back at Mankind. Trying to take the legs out. Dropping the ladder on top of Triple H. Before picking it up again. Finn Balor, there is nobody in the ring. If someone can get in there, especially with the ladder in there now, it could be game on and a chance to do so. Finn Balor, Mankind into the ring now. Mankind is in the ring. He's looking at that ladder. Rusev's been thrown in. Finn Balor's in now. Same with Ryback. Suddenly no one in the ring, and Mankind grabs the ladder and everyone starts getting back into the ring. Ryback hurting Mankind though. Sheamus coming back. There with Triple H. Throwing Mankind out of the ring is Ryback, and we're down to 2 in the ring. Finn Balor and Rusev. As I was saying that, Ryback gets himself back into the ring and goes after that ladder. Oh, I think I've just seen Triple H connect with his foot to Sheamus' head that was propped up against the post. But wait a minute. The ladder's been set up. Finn Balor climbing the ladder. Finn Balor's got his hands on the briefcase. Pulling it. And he's won it. Finn Balor has got the briefcase in his hand. Can you believe it? Finn Balor's first match on the main roster is at Money in the Bank, and he is Mr. Money in the Bank. Thank you for joining us. Well, joining me for Money in the Bank. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying it, and subscribe for more WWE 2K16 content. Until next time, that's Finn Balor, Mr. Money in the Bank, and I'll see you next time.